Robbie9, come in out of the internet and hurried up, little buddy. Get ready for another VMTV show I never wanted to do. Oh, hey, Robbie9. Gian GR coming in. G.I. Joe 66. I know it's only 5:21 a.m. Robbie9 or something like that. Depending on which computer I look at. Who cares? Okay, anyway. It's going to be a reasonable, calm, and satisfying, loving VMTV show, Robbie9. I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm a little bit cranky and hangry, but I'm warming up some chicken over there on the grill. We have a problem here, Robbie9. The biggest problem is people can't read over 9 words, and the scam of contractual liberty is from the trick of legalese, that you believe you read English when you read the contract, and you don't because it's legalese. A comma in legalese means comma, pause, then and or, then go on reading. You're not reading English when you read the Declaration of Independent Contractor, total scam, Vatican debt slave federal contract. So let's get down to the basis of the show, Robbie9. Truth or fails? We're not even going to call it the truth or fail news tonight. This is going to be a different type of show. I'm going to stay nice and calm. Everybody else getting angry? I'm going to do the opposite. Because I'm the opposite man. Because legalese makes everything in the natural order of things the opposite. So I'm going to be the freak of the natural order of things. Because I'm anti the scam I named. You should be too. If everyone knew the terms of the contract, no one would sign the contract except for Trump, Obama, Bush, and their families. Their fake ass, lying ass, actual families. Exactly like yours. Because of the scam I named. So let's see. We did a little Scamming Alex Jones anti-federal TV programming pure government worship show by that Fed psyop. And I got 2 dual monitors here that I've been standing at for nearly 17 years, knowing everything no one else can know combined, because they got conned into crying about the diversionary, reactionary fake news. They're going to expose the news while sharing the news, like Scamming Alex Jones, the town crier, the crybaby who cries about the fake news and has you all watching the fake news. I don't care if you like Scamming Alex Jones or not. I watch Facebook. That is federal TV programming now. Everything I see is a government worship Fed psyop post on Facebook by Truth or Fails. The sheep, the pure sheep who watch MSNBC and Fox and CNN, they're not the ones lying to me and reporting me for showing them the truth doesn't exist, that it's a belief. Look it up. Words mean things. Look up the word truth and see that it doesn't mean true. State of federal corporate being of being the belief of the truth that you believe. Because you didn't find all lies hidden in legalese. They're not all lies. When you know how to comprehend reading legalese, they're the truth. When you go to court, you swear to the God government, the contractual capital G God government in the Holy Roman lifelong debt contract scam Bible of only 10%. Now it's 70%. And there are your constitutions, contracted constitutor contracts. That Bible's not actually a contract. When you sign your church covenant, that becomes a procreated legal offer accepted by you, a procreated contract by you, a covenant, a contract. Look up the word tithe while you're at it, and you'll see that it means a tax. I don't see why God needs to charge taxes if it's a loving, good, evil, vengeful character with a white beard up in the sky. Not sure why he would have any use for that except for to enslave people. So look at this, Robbie Nine. You're not going to believe this. Of course you're not going to believe it, because if you're completely informed, you don't believe everything. Not just anything. You don't believe everything about everything. This is going to be a first, Robbie Nine. Watch this. Pay attention. Discussions at the Mark Douglas Vote channel. 38 subscribers. The Verbal Militia channel was like 14, 15, 16 years old. Maybe 15 years old. It had all kinds of special stuff on there I could do. Anyway, who cares? It got deleted. This is MARC Douglas Vote. Cram the government. If you mix that up, Mojo Rising style, like old Jim Morrison, my late friend Jim Morrison. But anyway, Robbie Nine, look at this. I have somewhat done this for some reason. Look at this, Robbie Nine. I sort of planned out the show. I got a little link here to go to for the show. There's another one. Look at that. Truth or fail fighting. All the truth or fails were truth or fail fighting. And they just go around screaming about their rights being taken away that they weren't born with because magical, mythical rights can't exist. And you got scammed into, you got conned into signing up for the contractual liberty, the scam I named. So, of course, rights have never existed. That's capital R rights in the Declaration of the Bill of Rights contract, with the God government with the capital G declaring your rights for you. Oh, yeah, but Thomas Jefferson, the slave raping Nazi, he was there, not handled by Ben Franklin, the Freemason handler, with thousands of inventions right on time for the programming, the federal TV programming. Of course, he wrote those to protect your rights that don't exist with a lowercase r. I'm not a post 9/11 Fed PSYOP conspiracy theory person, artificial person, bankrupt for life, civilly dead federal corporation, legal monster, speaking corpus, the legalized insurgent, the legalized public enemy, the legalized terrorist now, contractually. Yeah, that's not me. I don't like being categorized in those legal fiction terms. Every artificial person, federal corporation, contractually that you know, that's why they're fake people, you see. They like to lie, cheat, and scam each other, especially the actual scam families, because, hey, let's just all get around the supper table and have us a last supper while we pray to God government, and we don't call the cops because we all scam each other. We all know it, and we just pray to Jesus, in the flaming sky. And of course, that makes government give us good crops. Because everybody loves good crops, Robbie Nine. Everybody loves getting good crops from government. God. Now, let's see here. Let's just give you an example of why I'm pretending to talk calmly, Robbie Nine. Let's give a little example of that. Watch this guy. He's going to start out pretending to talk calmly. And I was like, this is kind of what I sound like, only I'm saying, listen, you pure slaves, this is the scam. If everyone knew it, there wouldn't be of the scam I named. And as a short-term, the solution, viable, not unviable, like the solution of every 7.6 billion artificial persons already contracted for life with the mark of the beast, man-made. all deciding, VM deciding to stop signing the contracts on their offspring today, you're still going to have the government for 80 to 100 years after that, till all those people that are already contracted die off and stop using the contractual liberty, the mark of the beast system. So I'm all for having politicians recant, because they can't write law, making false claims that they can write law when it's contractual policy. You see, there's a difference there. One's mandatory after you sign the contract. That's statutory law. That is the British monarchy common law legal system, not common law in lowercase that has no contractual legal authority at all, like the English words, rights, own, and lowercase L letter law can't have. Am I making myself clear there, Robbie Knight? I go over the scam part of the show every day, every time I do a show anyway. I can't stand doing this show. I really can't. But when pure slaves on smartphones, I don't think they can read 3 words, not 9 words, Robbie Knight. I don't think they read, I think they read the last 3 words that shows up in an IM or on a post. If it's a sentence of 9 words, they're only reading 3 words of that. They're just looking at it, and then they'll put in their 2 cents, and then they'll run away into a different chat room by design, and just all Federation communication breakdown. They're a farce book with smartphones that make you brain dead and give you brain cancer. So, I mean, I appreciate this guy's, I'll call it enthusiasm, but watch how he wants to save the government, the country. It's not a country. It's a bankrupt corporation for life.
Hello, Australia.
Of buying for the British monarchy, of buying for the Holy Pedophiles, Treaty of Peace.
I'm going to try to keep this short, but Victoria, I hope you are tuning in.
Who's Victoria? Oh, that's the
I
town.
hope the message somehow gets out
Who's
to
he
you
talking
guys.
to? Legal fiction.
I hope you're feeling healthy down there. I hope you're feeling healthy.
They're standing upside down on the globe, Robbie Knight,
on the curfew.
on the teacher's desk.
Deprived of sunlight, being
Bottom
taught
part of the flat
1
earth,
hour
they're down
a day,
under, underneath the
being
flat
taught
earth part of
cover
the
your
flat earth
face.
that
I
can't
hope
be
you're
flat.
feeling really healthy right now. All right, I hope you're feeling healthy while the elderly who built this nation die alone. All right, with no one to hold their hand, dehydrated,
They built the
not
nation by slaughtering the savages for the British monarchy and the Holy
that they
Pedophiles.
cared for, who they raised to build this nation. I hope you're feeling healthy and safe.
The nation was the people you slaughtered.
At home, you can't
That's
go
what
out
got
on the
slaughtered.
street at night, and you're told you can go to the shop once a day. I hope you're feeling really fucking healthy right now. Every single person in Victoria,
He said the bad word.
wake the fuck up immediately, because this curfew, there is a coup going down in Victoria right now.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a coup going on to steal his God government constitutional debt contract scam. That's a what?
Guys, there is night works going on extensively all over Victoria because they're installing.
He doesn't want his God government being hijacked by the few bad apples.
That you've been sold out to while you're cowering at home watching the idiot box telling you about some fucking fake pandemic.
You see how I'm watching the idiot box right now, Rob?
Right now, you are being lied
I mean,
to.
wrongly now.
Your television is lying to you, and that fucking Dan Andrews, that traitor, has sold
He's
you
gonna get me a strike
and
at
your
YouTube.
families. And he plans to inject every single man, woman, and child.
Yeah, you already legally
will.
consented to
He's
that.
following orders. I don't know what it's going to take for Australia to wake the fuck up, but you are down there cowering like fucking pathetic little wimps with your masks on and your faces covered while our elderly die, and while he
At least they are breathing the chemtrails.
Flying delegates and AI experts to install the biometric social credit system that you are all going to be a part of unless you wake up.
Oh, unless you wake up, and that's not going to unsign your contracts.
To protect us from this fucking tyranny that is being rolled out.
The voluntary
right now.
contractual
Your
liberty,
television
voluntary
is
tyranny.
lying to you. That scum of the earth, Daniel Andrews, is lying to you. He's flying in plane after plane after plane from Guangdong in China with God knows who. Are they the people who bought the land of Victoria? You think the fires weren't deliberate to burn you off your land and now they lock you up? Fucking hell, Australia.
Reactionary fake news coverage. He's sharing the federal program. That's what he's doing.
Australia and they overthrow this country? No, it doesn't work like that. They fuck with your mind first and defeat you, and they send you in your fucking home.
And this is not for the college sheeple.
And you lie.
They're like, haha, look at the conspiracy theory person. While you are the conspiracy theory person.
Wake up. We are under attack.
A debt contract scam is a what, not a who. Imagine that, Robbie 9. Can you believe that, or does that make perfect common sense? A voluntary what, not a who.
They're trying to wake you up to the fact that our country is under attack. They've been burning us. They've been spraying us. They want to inject us. What's it going to take for you to wake the fuck up now? We are all going to be dead. Every single last one of us. That motherfucker has done deals with the CSIRO and Bill Gates, Bill and Melinda Gates.
Oh, not the government. It's Bill Gates. Not the scapegoat for the scapegoat of the scam.
You need to wake up. What's it going to take?
Bill Gates now runs the government.
Wake up. They're going to kill. They're going to destroy this country. There'll be no more.
Why doesn't Jeff Bezos run the government? He's got as much more money as. Wait a minute. He's got zero money. He's got Vatican debt. Anti-money as Bill Gates.
Nothing left. Nothing. It will all be.
Of course, he wants to fly up into outer space like.
Every single journalist on there is a fucking prostitute. They're lying to your face every day, and you switch it on, and they get you afraid, and they send you home, and they cover your face.
Like, oh, what's his name, Robbie 9?
And the people who fought for this fucking country,
Elon Musk, like a comic book guy.
So you could have a good life, every one of us. This is our country, Australia. Fuck!
Yay!
Our country, and they are taking it.
G'day, mate. Take some psychoacry anti-care pills and lay down flat out like a lizard after drinking a few stubbies, mate. You like that, Robbie 9? I like to speak Aussie sometimes.
And if you don't care about that, you're not a fucking Australian, are you? Fucking pedophiles.
Oh, the pedophiles. Just hunt the pedophiles, not the holy pedophiles, though.
They're programming your mind. You need to think. We are a warrior nation, Australia. We've had it too good. Victoria,
you're a prison colony.
You need to stand up.
That was where they got rid of the prisoners. Hey, we're getting too many prisoners up here in England. Let's go ship them to an island. Let's ship all the religious idiots over to this other big-ass island over here. Make 3 brands of them and have them fight each other. In the new world.
Every single one of us needs to speak out now. That motherfucker is
the new world that began in 1492 and ended the day world government formed in 1945. October 24th, San Francisco, California.
You need to wake up and speak up because this
not a new world order on the way from now on, Robbie 9. Already finished, contractually completed.
Every single one of you. Guys, if you're not angry, you're already dead. Already dead. And
you're all brain dead anyway. What's the difference? You're civilly dead. You're contractually civilly dead, and you're smartphone brain dead. So what's the difference?
Serving the globalist, socialist, demonic, satanic agenda.
At least you'll be able to float up into the sky like magic in outer space with no space helmet, and your afterlife dead as fuck eternity, and worship the government in the flaming sky.
You are not seeing. You are locked out in your home because at night at Tullamarine Airport, they are flying in people who are getting ready to take over.
They're going to take over the government.
And I'm putting this video out right now.
Oh, hail the government.
I'm not afraid. You watch. If anything happens to me, if I get fucking suicided, well, so be it. I'm not fucking afraid to die.
You're not going to get suicided for sharing the fake news. You're a slave.
Not one of them.
I'm not getting suicided. And I'm telling everyone the Constitution is a one-world Vatican debt contract scam that's voluntary.
We are a free nation.
I haven't been suicided, Robbie.
You can breathe. You can walk to the park. You can hug your friends and family.
I'm not getting bombarded with microwave weapons heating up my guts, except for the little microwave here.
It's a fucking country that our ancestors died in the tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands for 2 world wars. And you just gonna roll over on your fucking smartphone.
2 world wars.
Australia
was in those? Was France and Canada in those too?
0.3, 0.01, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Let the fucking virus run, we'll deal with it. We ran at fucking machine guns and you're scared of bacteria. No more. No fucking
Ran into
more,
other
man.
Vatican military machine guns
stand
like
up
idiots.
right now, because we're not letting them take our country. Alright? I'm not afraid. This video can go fucking viral. If I disappear, so what? I don't care.
You should care.
I care about our country.
No, you shouldn't care about that.
And we'll not hand our fucking country
You
over.
care about being a contractual slave of the Vatican. Is what you should care about. You shouldn't care about your country being hijacked by the few bad apples, aka the globalists. You heard him use the scamming Alex Jones term. The globalists, Robbie 9, that are going to take over the globe that sits on the teacher's desk. That's not the planet Earth. That's not the legal fiction artificial person world, and it sure in the fuck isn't flat like Kansas. I think I figured this out, Robbie 9. Hold on here a minute. This is my conspiracy theory, even though I don't have those. All flat earthers are from Kansas. There you go. I solved it. Solved the conspiracy theory. All flat earthers have to live in Kansas, period. That's where they all are. They got a whole state of flat earthers. It makes sense now, so it has to be true. Okay, let's see. What else do we got here? I did have some truth or fail boxing going. Get out of here. I don't even know who that is. Get lost. Get going. Get. Look at this guy. Let's zoom in on this, Robbie 9. This is what I have to contend with all day. You notice how I type to him in 3-word chat combo now? Yeah, that's not because I like doing that. It's because he's not going to read 9 words of it. So I'm trying to narrow it down a little bit, type in 3-word chat combo. Let's just go to the videotape. Let's go to the videotape. Most of you phone tards don't even know what the hell that is. Look at all that typing I did for free. Like a little book I wrote him. Because he's so completely brainwashed and totally clueless. Let's get a good look at that. So I've done the amazing technical wizardry of broadcasting the YouTube channel from one dual monitor PC. This one over here. Let's get a shot of Robbie 9. Got to get the real stars of the show on. There's Robbie 9 over there. Little air freshener head there. Kind of hard to see. We got any lights? Stage lighting? Where'd it go, Robbie 9? Here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this laser lighting effects for the VMTV show I never wanted to do. People complain about the audio and video quality of the show. Look at that, you suckers. You globalists. Taking over the teacher's globe. That's the globe of Donald Trump. I stole it from him and the Chinese when things can't be owned. Are you seeing it? Look at that. That is magic, Robbie 9. There's the baby in the government arms that you contract away the day they're born, and John Jar. We'll get you guys some stage lighting here in a minute. Those aren't very good views of you on the show. Hey, Ice Cube 3. Right up here in the Bulletproof DJ booth. That's Ice Cube 3. He's a white vampire Jesus 33-year-old DJ, me. Over here, let's get we got a stage light now. Whoops. Oops. Shoot. I dropped the magical stage lighting, Robbie. That other light's too bright anyway. This one might work. And there's Robbie 9. Look at that. Just shining like a beacon out to the legal fiction world that doesn't exist. And there's this little baby, the drill sergeant. Skull fragment of me. self-duplicating, self-replicating robot, Robbie 9, completely informed. He just self-generated himself out of me. He was born VM. Okay, let's get back to the show. Let's just see here what this stupid slave tried to sell me. Vatican federal debt slave program he tried to sell me. He's so happy we got a Declaration of Independence after, look at all this other stuff I've given him to read. But I'm like, shut up. Stop sharing the federal TV program with me. There's your problem there. Atheist, one God government from education. There's a theist, one God government from religion. Those are called indoctrination systems. See how that makes sense, Robbie 9? Because it's true. It makes perfect common sense when it's true. Go for it, government worshiper. No one broke the law that can't exist. Everybody that claims I hate this law, they're claiming their capital contractual G God government is my lowercase g God that can't exist for me. One's a contractual legal fiction, a belief in the contract. The other one is a belief in a false belief in what you believe is good and loving and hateful and vengeful and mass genocidal and just kill all the kittens on the planet with the big flood, and who cares about the babies? Who cares? I mean, if God killed all the kittens, he's bad. Or the puppy dogs. But the children, that's okay. If you take enough psychwackery pills. Anti-care, psychwackery, mass murder, suicide, pharma death drug pills that I get told I need to take every day by pure slaves. Here we go. He's sharing the virus, the fake news. Of course, I need to watch that, Robbie 9. You think I watched it? No. I avoided watching it because I know it's bullshit. Oh, the Marxist takeover of the two continents of America, now one conquered continent by the holy pedophiles, America, like in Russia. They call it Russia now, not the USSR, the United Soviet Socialist Republics, the constitutional republics before 1993 when they got a new constitution, like the UK got themselves a new World Vatican debt contract scam constitution. Let's put this lady on. Listen, lady, this is going to be terrible.
That you understand your enemy, right?
Well, yeah, let's contractually stand under the enemy.
Okay, so what do coaches do?
Let's make sure we do that. We're all doing it.
Against their opponent.
Let's make sure that we do that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is she a paid Fed saying that? Robbie 9 or just a brainwashed idiot general Fed? General federal agent, paid special federal agent. Contracted and paid. You're contracted and you pay. There's a difference there. Abortion on demand. Everyone should be able to have abortions. It just shouldn't be federal commerce. Get you a coat hanger and kill all your offspring you want. As far as I'm concerned, because there'd be a lot less death that way. And most of y'all are going to have kids so brainwashed, stupid, and brain dead from cell phones by the time they're age of 9. They won't care what's going on, so who cares? Well, I care about anything. Just take psychwackery pills.
If you've read the book, The Naked
I'm going to get me some psychwackery pills or something. So I can run around running into signs on my smartphone I can't own, not caring about anything, and using my smartphone to call the policy enforcers and get some extra contractual liberties on the other people. Wake up doesn't mean a thing. What are you waking up to? Explain it to me. What are you awake to? That government is a scam? Gee, everyone has known that the entire time. What is the scam? In 9 words. Robbie 9? In the headphones, I'll repeat it for you. That is correct, and it's wrong. Contractual liberty is the scam worldwide already. It's very wrong and deadly.
And think about how far we've come. Get control of the schools. Use them as transmission belts for socialism and current communistic.
Yeah, the United States has been socialist the entire time. That's what the capital W welfare means in legalese. Not lowercase welfare for the people with a lowercase p.
Black Lives Matter.
No lives matter.
Number 20, he wrote about.
Federal property legally matters. No lives matter. Judges have ruled many times it's not the policy enforcers' job to protect your lives. Your livelihood, your life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Go look at the Declaration of Independence. Those will all be in Capitis Diminutium Minima.
Goal 25, break down cultural standards of morality by promoting pornography.
Maybe the morality is that you love funding the death. Maybe that's the anti-morality that you've been programmed to have.
Obscenity in books, magazines, motion pictures, radio, and TV. Goal number 26. Long before the legalization of gay marriage, we were warned that the communists would present homosexuality, degeneracy, promiscuity.
The commies are going to come take over America.
Goal 27.
We got to protect the government from the commies.
Social.
We got to stand up for God and Jesus.
28. Eliminate prayer
Donald Trump.
Or any phase of religious expression in the school.
Well, we contractually stand under the contracts no one can read but me. Not even key tam attorneys I question daily.
29. Discredit the American Constitution.
Not one key tam attorney has ever told me what a legal comma means in legalese, or that shall means shall not in legalese, or what Capitis Diminutium Minima or Capitis Diminutium Maxima means, because they went to anti-law school and they learned how to file court papers and follow court procedures of by for the scam I named.
Even though they laid down their lives and their fortune and their sacred honor, they had no concern.
So of course they don't know a thing, Robbie.
Number 40, discredit the family.
Discredit it?
Makes me want to weep.
The actual family or the real family or the true family? The actual contractual, supernatural, factual family?
I have made it one of my missions with this.
The fake ass artificial person family?
Convince Americans that this takeover is intentional. Because when you know your enemy, you are better prepared to defeat your enemy. Listen, if mere humans are doing all of this and accomplishing all of this through the use of evil ideas and tenacious commitment, then what can we accomplish as mere humans with the God of heaven on our side through good ideas and tenacious commitment? I am not a fatalist. I am not going to concede my country to the Marxist left. And too many of us, as God-fearing Christians, have been sitting on our hands waiting for Jesus to come back and rescue us from it.
Yay, Jesus! Trump! I mean, it's Trump. Trump's going to save us.
It has caused us to say,
I don't think she actually really or truly knows who the enemy is. It's everyone signing the contracts and using the contractual liberty, because government, the Cap G God in the flaming sky with this scary white Muslim beard, is a contractual legal fiction that doesn't exist. Can't actually exist in actuality. The government can't really exist in reality. The government truly does not exist at all. It's a belief in the contract. That's what a legal fiction is. Continue with the pure slave programming. Come on, Ice Cube 3. What's the deal? Give me this smartphones. I seen you chat tapping. Give them to me. I got to put them in the teacher's desk. You'll get them back. Don't worry. Can't own them anyway. I should just keep them and see how many you keep bringing in there. I have like 1,500 cell phones.
This is going to happen.
Is she done worshiping the government yet?
Book of Revelation, we win in the end.
Oh yeah, we win by everybody getting killed.
We're going to keep sitting on our hands and
walking around with the mark of the beast Social Security number in our foreheads while we anti-buy, legally purchase federal commerce or food. Of course, it's not here yet, though. Until you're dead and in the afterlife, and then who cares about your offspring? They're going to have it. But as long as you don't get it, they will join you in the flaming sky and worship government. All day long, all night long. Don't get to go see your golden castle. You're going to be in the government church. the government cult in the flaming sky. And I'm glad he's waking me up, this Rudy Dent guy here. I'm glad he's waking me up with the disinformation that he has, Robbie 9, after 9/11. All of it. It all is after 9/11. Why would they not have a pre-planned post 9/11 Fed PSYOP only I correctly, justly, and truly named? Justly, like I correctly, truly named the scam I named. Let's get some important stuff on here. VM memes. They're more important than any and all truth or fail information combined. This is a VM meme I made for stupid fucks. It's like, get the fuck away from me. I'm going to spray you down with VM fuck off spray, you stupid pure slaves. If you don't stop trying to sell me your Vatican debt slave programming I used to have. All of, just like unjustly like all of you. That's why I know exactly what it looks like, Robbie 9. That's why I know exactly what a pure slave looks like. I was one. Harder at it than you all for at least 10 years straight. I did it a lot worse or better, whichever way you want to put it, than you all, or I wouldn't be completely informed today. Let's just click on them. Who cares? There's the legal definition of constitutor I uncovered in 2014. After beginning to start looking into the conspiracy theories back in 2003.5, where I was so computard it took me a year and a half to figure out how to chat anywhere but at YouTube. And I was saying, listen, 9/11 truthers, the law of the sea is designed to subvert the law of the land in the courts. Still falsely believing that common law existed and that rights existed and that law was possible, like a pure slave, a government worshiping pure slave, until 2014. When I ran across that legal definition there, I'm like, wait a minute. If the Constitution is a debt contract scam, it doesn't sound like that's a Rothschild scam. That sounds like the post 9/11 Fed PSYOP to me. To hunt the Jews instead of your scapegoat God government of buying for the holy pedophiles. So the very next 27 minutes, I'm like, let's go look at the Declaration of Independence. That's not telling me much. Look at this, the Treaty of Peace. Now that is a part of every VM meme. You see that gold font up there that none of you phone tards can read 9 words of, much less 3? Try to read it. See if you can read it. See if it's possible. An impossibility not achieved on a smartphone since 2010 while you're on Facebook sharing, my God, it's government farce book memes. You idiot true slaves. Go look up the word idiot. What's the meaning of that? A stupid person. Now, what's an artificial person? Tell me all about that. Well, you are an idiot. You are a moron. Look up the word moron. A stupid person. I don't make up these definitions. I'm not calling you names. That's what you are. Look up the word imbecile. A stupid person. Look up the word stupid. Break Mother Nature's scroll law and scroll all the way down on your stupid idiot phones. Idiot iPhones. Since it's over 9 words, you're going to have to use the scroll. But you can read at the very bottom at least. So you can skip reading anything and see that the definition for stupid is a stupid person. A stupid artificial person signing contracts you can't read. So don't accuse me on Facebook of calling you names and getting the Mark Douglas Vote the Third account deleted because I'm telling you what's true and false, you pure slaves. And I wish I could get the Truth or Fail boxing on here. What happened to those people? Where'd they go? We'll try it one more time, Robbie 9. I did try to get a little semblance of some kind of organization going for this VMTV show I never wanted to do. Okay, it's right around here. Well, I lost it. It's like the worst boxers in the world. That's why I looked at Truth or Fail's doing. Oh, it's burnt. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. God damn. This guy's pretty funny.
Are you a stripper? I thought you were a stripper. God damn, you should be. Sweetheart, the tip you get if you were a stripper? Be out of this goddamn world. You're a beautiful.
Out of the world, Robbie Nine. Out in the
I got
interspace
a
outside.
17-year-old daughter. She turned 18 next week. She said, Daddy, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a stripper. I said, sweetheart, chase your dreams. You'll make a lot of money. My daughter about to turn 18, and she only told me her dream growing up was to be a stripper.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am. And you know, I don't know if you know the Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones.
I know she's a stripper.
She ain't 18 yet. She can't strip, but she's about to.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. But you kind of maybe it was that perfume you had on kind of reminded my ex. She was a stripper too. She smelled like a stripper.
She had glitter on her.
She recommend hard to my face. You know, smooth, wrinkle free.
Okay, yes.
And bring it out here.
Oh, hello. What a rude bitch. Robbie Nine. What was that about? She's just rude. Why is she so rude?
Neither. That's a goddamn shame.
God dang.
It is pretty terrible. You know what else is terrible? What do you think the best holiday is? The most important holiday?
Christmas, where you lie to your kids and pay them off with Vatican debt presents. From the year zero on until they realize my parents are liars
Veterans Day is the
on
most
purpose, by design.
because I did my time in the United States military, in the Navy, and I feel like none of these people wouldn't be celebrating this holiday if it was for me putting my goddamn life on the line, and you wouldn't be celebrating your birthday.
Right.
But thank God.
No, it's not true.
Excuse me, but thank God I did serve to protect beautiful women like yourself.
It is not true. It's false.
America.
America, go kill some other Vatican military people for the holy pedophiles and protect my contractual, constant, stupidest freedoms that don't exist.
You smell like a stripper. What kind of perfume have you been using?
He smells like a stripper.
That exact perfume.
Oh man,
You.
you can smell him. Let's get this show over with, Robbie Nine. You know, no phone tards can watch 3 minutes of this show. Call it a day. Well, let's put the note on there. I've edited this note, which I always do. The main edit is instead of calling it anti-law in lowercase, not contractual anti-law, I capitalized the A, basically. I think I was doing it with, sometimes I say it's the Vatican design anti-mine. So if it's Vatican, capital A, anti from now on, Robbie Nine, just keep that in mind. Now, who on the planet Earth could ever write this note without links? Because if I'm the only one sharing it, you know, I put it everywhere. Of course, I'm gonna get spam hammer when spam's illegal email only after a conviction. Like murder is not the contractual policy violation of murder until after a conviction. Until then, it's legal and constitutional killing, the English word with no contractual legal authority at all. Well, I wasn't looking for this note. Let's put the one with links. I got 3 days left on my pure slave ban. Some pure slave didn't like hearing what was true. That their whole lives are a lie based on all lies and legalese. So, of course, I got reported for being a spammer because I type at light speed, telling everybody everything they can't know and can't read on a smartphone. I just can't. I need my square and compass to get this figured out, Robbie Nine. I just never can get it on square enough. See how it's crooked at the bottom, straight on the top? What is that? Is that one of those GoPro lenses making the Earth look round when it's flat like the moon isn't flat? Obviously, the moon's not flat, unless you're looking at a smartphone and you live in Kansas. Anyway, let's scroll it. Just put it on the show. And we'll call it a show, Robbie Nine. That's too fast. No phone tards can read that fast. No way. No way that's happening. Now, there's only 4 points there. The legal definition of constitutor, you are a debt slave, contractually, voluntarily. Who am I debt slave of? Oh, look, it's the Holy Roman Empire, Treaty of Peace, legal fact. There's those blue things for people on phones that can't own. If you tap on those, if you ever see one of those, that takes you somewhere else on the internet instead of only being on Farcebook, sharing Facebook, my God, it's government fed psyop memes. Look at that. There's a list of constitutions. Like, why do we need a military if they're all in the same one cult military of the holy pedophiles? And in the contract that you love so much, the Constitustupidest, like the Declaration of Independence, shall not mean shall in legalese. If you know those things, you're not going to want to sign the contracts. There it is. Authority doesn't come from the barrel of a individual defensive tool gun that hasn't been a registered claimed offensive weapon firearm yet. Federal property, like the federal paper, you believe, you anti-think in legal fiction make believe that the Rothschilds have a U.S. Treasury Department printing press in the castle they rent off the Vatican and the holy pedophile British monarchy, of course, since they're barons and lords, and those are servant terms in the English order of peerage. And just keep on reading. This is the part they're not going to like. Robbie 9, let's stop it on that then. The Christianity insanity people. They're not going to like knowing that they legally accepted the offer already, Robbie 9. Because then they're going to go burn in hell with Satan and worship government as God. When obviously magic can't be real or true. If you will believe magic is real or true, there are no amount of lies you will not buy for the holy pedophiles. You need to end that right there. Stop doing that. And if you went to college to be extra brainwashed from education to worship government as God, if you believe science theory means it's true, you're just as exactly brainwashed as these people who worship your God government in the sky. You just worship it, and of course it's a black hole that doesn't exist. Because science theories told you that. Of course, you should believe that. Anti-think in legal fiction make be the lie, live it. See, I like to know things, or I even like to know that I don't know things, Robbie 9, because then I don't have to believe it. You see, if you want to choose to believe something, that's exactly the same as saying, I don't want to know that. I don't try to know it. I'm just going to believe it. Even if it is false, who cares? As long as I believe it hard enough, then it's truth to me, not true. It's reality to me, not real. Like the sun. You can't lay your hands on the sun, it would burn you. But you can feel the warmth from the sun, and you can see it, so it is real. Like a desk, supposedly made of atoms, where my hand should go right through there. Because my hand's made of atoms too. According to science theory, no one's ever seen an atom. Not even with the strongest microscope. So when you get trained that Santa is fat and he can fit down the chimney when you're 0 years old, of course you're going to believe science theorists. Stop believing everything. If you want to try to wish, you could attempt to want to know a thing. Pure slaves. I almost got a little upset there, Robbie 9, but I didn't. I restricted my anger. It's not anger. Because me, I'm pretty set. I'm not going to have to really worry about much. It's you dumb pure slaves that I'm very close to not worrying about ever again. You're already under contract like me, and nothing I can do for you. Nothing you can do for you. They aren't my offspring. You're going to be contracting and turning into little robots for the Vatican. Ain't mine. I can't own things. They're not yours either. When you call me a human creature in federal state of bankrupt federal corporate being, stop doing that. I don't like being called legal fiction. It upsets me. It hurts my feelings I don't have. I'm doing this for 17 years. Oh, look, a publican. You're the layer and collector of taxes. You file the taxes. No 16 men with armed Winchesters show up to get the Vatican taxes now. You just do that. You unjustly do that on your own. And there's the English word definition for tithe. That is what you pay. Your taxes are voluntary, contractual, world legal fiction, Vatican debt. It's anti-money, not created by 1900-year-old dead Jews, since Judea ceased to exist in 135 AD, and nobody lives to be 1900 years old that I'm aware of. I don't care how tricky you believe the Jews were while they were still alive. Hebrews, they came from Africa, you see. Hey, Sparky. Come here, Sparky. That's a little half-grown black cat running around here and making new cats. Hi, Pinky. Where's your cat? Your little tiny cat. He's laying around like a sack of potatoes. And he goes real fast now, though. Who knows where he's at? Hey, Sparky. Sparky. Sparky G. I got a indoor-outdoor policy for black cats around here. They just come and go, do whatever they want. And I study them. Because when I study this real cat family, I'm learning things in the natural order of things. Did you write that note down, that link down, Trust the Fed, like I used to do for like 2.5 years before I learned how to copy and paste on the internet? Now, if you copy and paste things to pure slaves on smartphones, they'll report you for that because, of course, that's how you share information on the internet, and you're trying to tell me things I don't want to believe. So it's got to be spam or troll or shill or bot or something, you know, so I can be a pure government worshiping slave. And let's just call it a show then, Robbie 9. How do we sign off of this crazy ass stupid show I never wanted to do? Full of everything true and false that you'll never know. We're going to get your meme up there pretty soon, Robbie 9. Don't worry. Three more days and I can post it. That's me. That's what I VM decided to be. Up there at the top, it says, you seem sure you're a truth seeker or a truth teller, but you're not a truth teller or a truth seeker. You're a real truth hide and seeker if you don't know that legal definition of constitutor there. And of course, sticking feathers up your butt makes you a super gay super chicken. In the truth or fail fight against nothing, the protest against voluntary contractual tyranny, aka voluntary contractual liberty. So this conversation that we're not having is now over.